Welcome to the weekly market outlook, where we analyze the markets and make informed decision for the week. So basically, this is where we analyze the market and then make informed decisions for the week, whether we are buying or we are selling or we are waiting. This is where the live trade is being gotten. Every trade you see me get this week, this is where I do my analysis. This is what I do every week as I wake up in the morning. I do it every week. So the signals, the trade ideas, and everything you're seeing, they are all from here. It's not just from my head. I didn't just wake up and then boom, enter the market. No. The same thing I do here, I do it every week in, week out. So welcome to weekly market analysis with Counselor. So I hope you learn something today. So anytime you're joining us, you can let us know your name and the locations where you're joining us from. Thank you and enjoy. So I have few pairs on my watch list. And like you already know, you know why? Because the less pairs you have on your watch list, the better. The less pairs you have on your watch list, the better. Because we are traders, right? We are traders. We are trading to make money. We are not trading to just be correct. We are trading to make money. So if you're looking at this point now, you'll be seeing the pairs that I'll be trading for the week. These are the pairs there. And there has been like that. I added this UJ because one person on this live talked about it, and then I saw it and I like the price action, and that is how it's still there. So if you're just joining us, tell us your name and where you're joining us from, and then let's go. So the first one on the list is GBP JPY. Looking at this guy from the 4 hour time frame, from the get-go of our conversation, this guy has been selling for the past two weeks now. Though this buy was, we took this buy, it took us out, and we took it again. That is from my friend Adele, took the buy from this breaker, and boom, the target was somewhere here, not even this one or any of these ones. But for the fact that if you know market structure very well, you know that market sweeps liquidity from the top and then sweep liquidity from the down. That is how market moves. Market is not just parabolic going one direction, no. So if you recall, after this guy have taken this guy out, after the guy have taken this guy out, he bought directly to this guy. But now you're seeing that it is now failing to sell directly to this guy. That is what we're talking about. AMD, accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. It has accumulated, distributed, manipulated, and then the buy is complete. Because once the buy is happening, what's happening in the buy? The buy is taking every sellers out and then clearing them out. As you can see from 4 hour time frame, all these things has been cleared out. All of them. All. All of them have been cleared out. So immediately cleared it out. People that are trading supply and demand would have been entering this place and they're ready to the buy for the buy and order. But you see, that didn't happen. That did not happen. So welcome, Shadrach. You've been here every day. Timmy, welcome from Lagos. Shadrach, Abuja. So You guys are already part of the family, so welcome and then sit back, relax. So, as we're saying, once this guy came to this place, you see, the idea now is to start looking for sales, but you can't just start looking for sales. So, the reason why you've been taking SLs back to back is not just because you don't know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. Because when we were taught, it's just supply and demand. Our own is just when price comes back to your premium zone, sell. Once it comes to your discount zone, buy. But look at these two examples now, pure examples. This is my discount zone, right? Price came into this place, bought a little bit and took me out. So if I entered from this place, I got to chop myself. And then if I entered from this place again, same thing, same thing, SL, same thing, and then entered SL, and boom, you came back now, price went your way. You be like, market to take me out and still go my way. Market to take me out and still go my way. But you didn't know the reason why this is happening. So first off, always wait for your sweeps. Always wait for your sweeps. What is sweep? When a high has been taken out, or when a low has been taken out. What happens if that low has been taken out without any disruption? It means your buy is still valid, your sell is still valid. Let me explain. You know that if you took these buys from here directly, just from top of your head, put it somewhere here, your SL is below your what? Your zone, because you cannot even anticipate to put your SL somewhere here. It's too far. Your SL is below your kini, your entry, and your TP is 1:3 at least minimum. And then this guy took you out, and boom. And if you recall, on our calls, I've talked about some topics that are inside my mentorship, but I don't want to elaborate them because this is not a free mentorship group. So the everything I'm going to be giving here is free, but if you want more advanced knowledge, that ain't for free. So when I talked about order flow means when price is moving in a particular direction without interruption. When price is moving in a particular direction without interruption. So this is moving in the particular direction. Why? Probably because there has been a what? A sell side liquidity that is somewhere here that the price is hunting to take out. So if price does not take out all these ones out, it will keep going till it takes everything out. But for the fact you want to enter a buy or a sell or whatever, always wait for disruption to happen. And disruptions means what? With body. Body candle closing. This will give you more insight as we are going through the session. With a body. A body means that this is not a break of structure. Is a sweep. Is a sweep. Because let me even widen it. Because it did not close with a body. It did not close with a body. Even using the long, this guy, look at it. Is on the wick. It's not the body. So what do you now do? What you do once this thing happens, know that your sweep has been taken out. So now for you to look for confirmation entry on this trade, confirmation entry is now when price takes out this guy. This guy is now your what? Your, what is it called again? Your key level. Yes, this guy. So once price took it out with a body, if you check, you can't even enter from here because it is still with weak. It's still with weak. So what do you do now? You use your, what is it called? From your lower time frame, look for your what? Your breaker block from here to here. And then your entry is this last one. Not this one that broke it though. This one broke the breaker, came back and mitigated it. So now you know that price is no longer coming down to this place and it's not going to sell. Why is it not going to sell? Because it did not take out this low with a very good close of its candle. It didn't close with the body. It's just a wick. Just wick out and then continue to the high side. So that is how it is. Whether you're buying, you're selling, stop buying directly from an order block. stop buying, stop selling directly from another block. Just wait for confirmations. That is number one from the buy side. From the sell side, the same thing. You can see price entered here, took it out with a week. There's nobody with a week, week everywhere, week everywhere. So you can't say this is this. I took this sell because of what? It is a simple key level strategy. Key levels. I'm not teaching anything. As you can see, you took out this guy and then left this high here. Left this high here. So now this is my what? My invalidation point. Yes, it's possible for price to take it out with a week and see dump with a week. It's possible, but it didn't happen. So once price dumped, taking out this low, this is 4 hour time frame. Mind, just be careful because I don't trade from 4 hours. So this guy taking out this low means it's ready to go down because he broke this guy with a sweep without any realistic body closure. So the sell is still valid, but it is not ready to just fall like that. Boom. No. It's just looking to gather more what? Looking for gather more liquidity. And like I said, always make your TP realistic. Always make your TP realistic. Yes, for example, the buy here was straightforward. But let's say I took this sell and put it somewhere here. Is now unrealistic. And guess what? It will take me out. Even if it didn't take me out, it happened, but it is unrealistic. You're looking for 14 RR where you can take your time and get this is 3, this is 3, this is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 3 plus 4 again now is 14 RR. So why are you trying to push out the 14 RR in one trade? And I'm very sure that not everybody can hold a trade for 3 weeks with the swap charges, with the commissions and everything. Why? So just take it slowly and build your confidence and your psychology. So first off, it happened and boom, 3R, we're out. And it came back to the same zone, using this one as my point of entry, and this particular guy now, this same guy again, as my levels of invalidation. So price still came there, gave me 3R, and we are good. And it broke this one now. And then I didn't use this one again as my entry, and I used this one. I didn't drop this one because I was skeptical. This happened in the night. This happened in the night. And I don't like this is 2 a.m., 6 a.m., 10 a.m. and all. And it entered with a news. So I didn't even drop it. The one I dropped it was this buy, which I really missed. And then on Friday, I'll be on Thursday and Wednesday that I dropped this one. I dropped this one in the Asian session. Look at it, 11 p.m. or so. Why is this timing not correlating with what I'm saying? Okay, this is around 10 or so. I dropped this setup around 10 or 11 in the night. So on Friday, TP was hit. So for this week, what are we looking out for? Enough of the long talks. Now this week, what I'm looking out for on GJ is simple. It's simple. I want GJ to break this low here, take out this low, and then we continue selling because my target is this place. Taking out this guy is my target. But even if he comes back and start buying from here, no problem. But my target is this place. So we've not gotten to that place yet. If you use your FIB2 or your Gambox to mark the up to this down, you see that price is still in the 50% range, which means from now it's still buying. But once it enters this zone, breaks this zone, then we sell to this place. That is my target. So am I seeing any trade this morning on this guy? No, I'm not. So I went for this guy to close. If it didn't close, we'll wait till he closes because selling from here is already risky. There's no viable structure for you to sell from. This happened like it is the most slowest trade of the week. So there's no need trying to enter where there's nothing. So wait for this break and then continue selling. Something of such breaks and then boom, and then this point. So this is my target for the week on GJ. So having said that, the next thing is GBP USD. I've not seen any particular good setup on this guy. The one I saw was this. I didn't even drop it on my Signal channel. One of my, I think Timmy even took it. Yes, he's here. He took this buy, and that was decent. So the re-entry, I can't figure. The liquidity is so far here. Obviously, even if this thing is here, I can't take it because the liquidity somewhere is still far. So I can't take it. So obviously, and we missed it. So that's good. So here I'm going to take a buy. I can't even take this one too because the liquidity is still far. I can't take this thing here. I can't. I just can't. So it's very simple. This is your entry. Your entry from this place. This is your high. This is this point. So your liquidity should be inside this place. Your liquidity should be inside this place. In as much as there is fair value gap, which is also a form of liquidity, but I, for one, can't just rely only on fair value gaps and take. Fair value gaps works for me when I'm doing continuation, which means the trend has been broken. I'm now looking for continuation setups, so I can use fair value gap. But I can't just start with fair value gap. Fair value gap starts from here and ends here. So where will your stop loss be? Will it be under here or cover this place? It will be crazy. It will be too big. And what are you targeting? That's the point. So this one is already missed. I want to take the buy, even if I saw it, even if it tapped, I want to take the buy. But for now, I'll say that this guy is still playing around, he's still playing safe because since this supply here, price hasn't gone down to this demand. I don't know why. It will break structure and then scatter structure again and shift structure and start going up. So we'll just be on the lookout and keep watching. But any setup for today on from this guy, for me, is a no. Even if price come to this place, I would likely not to take it because, like I said, this guy is far. The fair value gap price will drag to this place, of course. If it taps here, you have enough to risk, you can go on it. But I, for one, I'm not comfortable with this guy. So if he clears this guy here, so the buy continues. But if he clears this one, then we'll sell to this guy. For now, I'm just giving you directions. I'm not giving you setups. This is just directions. So always know the direction of the market. That is the first thing you should know. Know the bias of the market, and then make sure that your views are in line with the structure and the bias of the market. That way, you make informed decisions in your trading, not just trading because counselor said he's going to buy. This one said he's going to sell. No, we don't do that here. Have your own, have a mind of your own, and this is the reason why you want to buy. So whenever you take a win, you're fine because you met your plan. Whenever you take a loss, you're fine because you met your plan. No emotions attached. That's the way to grow as a trader. Psychologically too, it helps. So for the last one, second to last one actually, is the gold. This guy has been super bullish for months. I will not say weeks, for months. Because this is almost a month. This is 20 something of August, and this is 1st September. So almost a month. So, and it has been buying with breakers, breaker, boom, breaker, boom, breaker, boom. So people that are waiting to buy from other blocks, when I go miss tire. From this breakout is breaker block. This is the only other block I used. And this one is breaker. This is still breaker. This is breaker. This is breaker. This one is even left the breaker safe. This one missed. So just keep buying. So, but for today, where are you buying from? Where are you buying from? And where are you buying to? That's the point. Like I said, order flow is the movement of market from the same in the same direction without any interruption. But the next thing is now knowing your range. Range meaning where the market is coming from, where it's headed, and the direction correlating those directions, those your views. You know, market is buying now. Where is it buying to? Where is it buying from? You know where the thing bought from? It's from this breaker block. Started from this breaker block and then took out this high. And then this was a valid high we're looking out for to be taken. And boom, it was taken with one candle. It was take. He didn't even come back. He took it immediately and ran. Okay, he came back as a breaker. He came back as a breaker to that place. If you look at very well, look at it very well. He came back and here, boom. Okay, it's correct now. He came back. Look at it. So price used this breaker and bought. Go down a bit. Yes, look at it. So this guy was taken out and price tapped in. I didn't even see this guy. I didn't even see this in on. If I saw it, I would have taken a buy from here. I didn't even see it at all. So it's always good to know your market direction from the 4 hours. So you know where market is reacting from. So for example, of course, I cannot take a buy from this place. I can't. But if you go to 1 hour time frame, you can. You can. From 1 hour time frame now you can. Because this guy is obviously your liquidity and everything. You can put your Kini here, your SL directly here. And once he takes out this guy, you are safer. 1:3 is fine. Look at it. It even hits in one candle. In one candle, 1:3 hits. Like in one candle, in one move, it hits. So from that 4 hours, you know that, okay, this guy has already tapped here. But the target is where? The all-time high that gold created was where? It is here. So gold has never been up 3,500 in his entire life before. Like, it has never been more than that. So your ideal target for this gold buy, it is here. Because that's the one you're seeing. So what are you expecting? You're expecting price to come to this guy and then obviously react. So our target is to this guy. If he breaks it and continue going, praise the Lord. But for the fact that you're a technical student, you are a student to the chart, you are trading what you're seeing, this is what we are seeing. So just take the buy till this guy. It will break it, of course, but just know that it won't just break it and continue going. Because this one too was broken here and it fell down to this place before breaking it again. So obviously it will break this guy, come back to this region and continue going up. So now what are we checking? What are we going with for this week? The move already happened, Seth. The move happened around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. this morning, this move. Because so obviously that is it. So it will get to this place. Maybe to that place and then continue. So now looking for re-entries. Re-entries can be from this breaker. Re-entries can be from here. Yeah. Re-entries can be from here to the same place. Once it's 1:3, we are fine. Good. It's 1:4, so to the same place. So this is my own trade idea. And then this is Monday. I don't know if I should cover all these things, but let's just leave it the way it is. Let's leave it the way it is. So this is my own entry for gold today. If you recall last week Monday, we called a trade and it was going well, but I said people should break even and all that, and then it took us out on break even and went our way. So no break evens. If you cannot risk 1% on this trade, sit it out. If you cannot risk 1% or 2% on your account, don't take it. If you know that you take a trade and BE immediately, don't take it. If you know you are scared of your money, withdraw it and do whatever you want to do. Make sure that your money you're trading with is not tied to anything. You're not using it to, yes, if it makes profit, which you've done, you can now plan it. But if that money is your trading account, don't plan on it because it's not your own. It's not your money till you withdraws it. So this is the first, this already moved, but then the re-entry is from this point. But let's just be on the lookout. Why did I take this trade? Of course, you know why. This is the breaker. It took out this break and then it didn't even come back again. So there's a fair value gap here, fair value gap here. So I don't want to buy from this one because there's no base for me to put my stop loss. But from here, I understand this one. Price tabs there. We are okay. You have already tapped this one. So it's obviously not coming back to this zone again. So we hope that price comes here and to this target. And this target is taken. We can now wait and know where gold is planning to go because I don't understand this buy for this month. But then That is it. So this one will be sent to the Telegram channel for entry purposes. If you're in the general group Telegram channel, you see this before the um, call closes. And if you want me to look at any pair for you, just drop it on the chat and I'll look at it. I'll not add it to my list because to me, I've set me up. I don't add this USDJPY. I like the price action. One day, I know like I'll just come out and back because it's not my pair. So the last one is GBP USD. Why did I take this pair? First off, I liked the price action. What is price action? The way the market moves. You can obviously predict it. Look at it. Like this one is, I just tested my, what is it called? This strategy, what is it called again? Key levels on it. And it worked perfectly well. Even to the fact that this particular sell now that is buying, that is selling, I would have taken the sell from this two. And then it will still give me my decent 3R. And I'm fine. This is 4R self. 5R. But the thing is, it is okay. So now that the thing is like this, you can't just say, let's keep doing. It's sweet in the eyes, but it can't just work like that. So how do you now know what to do in this guy? Before I can make any decision on this guy right now, this guy will be taken out. This low. Same thing I said on GJ. Same thing I said on USD, whatever now. So if this guy is not taken out, I won't take anything. So obviously put an alarm somewhere here. Remove this, shift this guy first. Just put alarm somewhere here. Boom. So once price comes to that place, it will let me know. Once price start crossing that place, I can come back and know what's up. If you look at this edge, you see that the alarm has been set. That's what you do. If you have a job, you have something doing, and you analyze your price and whatever, just put your alarm. You can see these black dots here. Once price, these dots here, once price gets to that place, either on your phone, you can set that as text message. You can receive a text that your pair is in the POI. You can receive an email. You can receive, except call. So you don't have to be carrying your laptop around or your pad around and stuff like that. You can just put your limits and put your alarms. Once that place hits, you go see them here. You see it that it has happened. Then you can now check your phone and then make decisions based on those things. So back to this place. For this guy, this week, I'm not seeing anything on it. For 1 hour time frame, the same thing. Because this guy now, for people that trade normal, whatever, this is pure range. So this ranging is now what you call the accumulating. Is accumulating. After the accumulation, what will happen? It will either manipulate down or take out all these sellers, and then you can now distribute. If you take out these sellers from here, if you come back to this place, I can still sell it from here, sir, because this is a pure breaker block from this point. So you can come and manipulate these people and then enter this guy and then sell to that place. So I guess this one is even more realistic than this one. So this one is more realistic. From this place, take out all these buyers and then come to this place and then distribute. But we're just, what is it called? We're just anticipating and trading with the direction. It doesn't mean that this thing I said, it must happen. But if it happens, praise the Lord, that is what we want. But that doesn't mean that everything I say is yes and final. So I'll wait for a few minutes. If you want me to analyze any pair for you, just show you the direction of the market and where it's headed and what you think on the market. That is what we'll be doing in a few minutes. So if I don't see anyone in the next 2 minutes, I think we'll call it a day. So let me allow you guys to run. People that have their normal jobs to go and do that. People that are already in the office, so you should focus on your work. So that is what we have for the week. So as per USD JPY, no setup. Gold, we have a buy that we're expecting to trigger either during London or New York. And then for GBP USD, nothing. We're just expecting price to either come here or take out this high. So let's keep buying. And for GBP JPY, the same thing I was talking about in USD, something applies here. Price should take out these people, either manipulate to this point or just fall, take out this low before I can make any decisions. So without that, I don't think there's anybody here. All of us here kind of trade the same thing, and that's why it's good. Always stay around people that do the same thing that you do. So when you're making mistakes, they'll call you to order. When they're making mistakes, you can even call them to order. So as I'm here, I'm not I'm not the best, but if you know that you want to add something to what I'm saying, kindly criticize with love. Nobody is above learning. So if you think this one I didn't say it well, or this one I didn't say it the way you like it, just say it on the comments so everybody can see and also learn. So without any more questions, if you got value for this call, you can just give me value on the chat, and make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so that every Monday we'll still be doing something like this. And also on Fridays, we'll be coming to discuss everything that we said on Monday. So if you didn't join the call on Friday, on Monday, obviously on Friday, you will not understand what we're talking about because you're obviously not in class on Monday. So make sure you join the Monday classes so that anything we are saying on Fridays will make sense to you. So the limit will be sent to the general group. If you're not there yet, kindly send a message, or even on the chat, just say it so we can get the link over to you. So have a good day and enjoy the rest of your week. I wish everybody profits. I wish you profitable week, even though you don't see or you don't expect that. But the week is the week. You're not going to be profitable in one day. You cannot make assumptions based on one day trading. You cannot make assumption based on 1 week trading. You cannot make assumption based on 1 month trading. But like I'll tell you for real, for free, we've not closed any month since the year started in a loss. We haven't closed. That is in my community here. At least people are here. That Shedrack is here, Timmy is here. These people can tell you we've not closed any month in a loss. That is what trading is. So the losses will come. Like I said, we have bad days, we have bad weeks even, but we don't close the month in a loss. So that's where it should be. Don't go stop using the idea of go hard or go home. Don't do that. You want to be available in the market as long as possible. You are a trader. You go to the market every day. People have business. They don't go to the market and bet their company. Ask them why. Hello, sir, why are you staking on your company? You say, oh, I want to do go hard or go home. If this one enter, I'll get to company. If this one not enter, I'll go back to the village. It doesn't work that way. Yes, it doesn't make sense when I'm saying this, like, because but now you are your own boss. You are the one managing your account. You are the one doing everything. So if you close that account today, you've gone home. Yes, you've gone home. You can do small, you can do great things from a small place. Why? Because you can grow your $100 to something substantial, but it will not happen in a day. It will not happen in a week, even in a month. Even if you use risk management, you cannot grow your account to $1,000 in a month. So growth takes time. Compounding takes time. But guess what? That time you are taking to build, people are watching. People are watching. People are watching. So just keep documenting your process, keep doing it, and with time, the right investors will find you. But they will not find you in your house. They will find you when you're working. When you do well with the small you have, then a lot and more will be given to you. Thank you very much and have a great week ahead.